Let's start by setting our posture with 3 key elements, and then we'll go into our 6 posture awareness and posture open exercises. So, before we can even begin our 6 exercises, let's get set. And these are my 3 techniques that I use to start getting yourself into what I call the physiologic efficient posture line. Straight in line with gravity, 1 finger under your chin, 1 on the sternum, and now we're going to make it longer by breathing up through the thoracic cavity. Ready? I like to breathe through my nose too. Let's go up. There's our first move. Let's hold that position and let's go tip to tip on your shoulder. This is the second move. Let's expand the chest out and open up the breath. Let's breathe in again. Without moving your chin or closing your shoulder blades in. And notice I'm moving just on the back part of my head. Let's go to our third move. Both palms are up. 1 palm is under the chest. 1 is above the hip. We're going to breathe straight in, and we're going to make it a little bit longer from palm to palm. Let's breathe up. And now that we have a nice full breath in, let's open up the ribs a bit. Let's pull the ribs apart and breathe. Pinch those shoulder blades a little bit together. Good. Let's go above the chest. Let's extend that head back from the occipital bone on the skull. Let's breathe in and open. And now let's relax our hands. Now we'll go right into our 6 basic posture up movements for posture improvement and awareness. We're going to go straight up with the palms. Let the chin follow the hands, and let's reach up as high as we can. We're going to go right down to a T. Notice how open the front part of my neck and chest is. We're going to extend backwards and actually contract the muscles of the posterior spine just a bit. Now we're going to go to our third move. We're going to drop our hands down, parallel the palms to the floor. And we're going to go straight up using the quads, the glutes, the abdominal muscles, and now onto the triceps. And notice how open I am in the front. Breathing freely and inspiring another probably 30% of my lung volume. Next move, we're going to go straight up. Notice how straight my arms are. All the way back. Palms are going to go behind the body. You're going to feel the front part of the abdominal muscles extend and stretch. Breathe in really deep. Notice how my chin and my head is going to stay in a neutral position as I unwind into a full circle. And up. Draw the biggest circle you can. Follow it with your chin. Notice the openness of the front part of my thoracic cavity and my body. And look at how much distance I have from my chin down to my chest. And as I finish, we're now going to do a little movement of just the occipital ligament on the actual chin. And we're going to go right to neutral posture position. Okay, let's do our postural awareness exercises together. And we're going to do 10 reps. Follow along with me, please. Here we go. Straight up in a circle. In line with the spine. In line with gravity and even a little bit behind it. We're going to make gravity your friend and not your enemy. And let's pulse straight up. 1 and 2 and 3. Feel the release from the thoracic part of your body. Not just your hands. Your hands, your elbows, and your shoulders are merely a conduit and extension of your body movement. And 9 and 10. We're going to unwind. We're going to come straight down to a T with extension from the back part of your palms, almost feeling as if right between your shoulder blades, you're pinching the muscles that are allowing the hands to perform this particular movement. Very good for changing the muscle memory and accentuating the strength that we want to purvey to the clients on extension, strength, and muscle change of memory. Dropping straight down to a down and back posture position. Palms are paralleling the floor. Rising straight up. Notice the extension. Finishing on my tricep. sync your breathing up. I like to breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth on the way up. I'm paying very close attention to the imaginary and invisible gravity line and making sure that I'm parallel or behind it. You always want to stay behind gravity. That way it then aids and abets your extension posture and helps change the muscle memory in conjunction with your posture awareness exercise. Let's hold on 10, and let's take our next movement straight up. And now we're going to go 10, really concentrating on where the central part of your strength of your body is. It's right in the middle part of the abdomen. And let's hold on 10. And let's do a big circle. Notice where my chin is. Notice my eye movement without moving my head. And let's breathe up. Draw that big circle. Full range of motion. And then we're going to unwind. Right into our simple head movement, only involving the occipital bone and the chin. Toggling on that first cervical vertebrae and not involving the lower vertebrae, which in turn then cause you to go into a forward flex posture position and inhibiting your function and your breathing. Here's your yes movement. Here's your no movement, chin only. You might hear some crackling noises. It's normal. It's ligaments you're not using normally in head movement. We're going to come back to neutral. We're going to put our hands right by our side, and we're going to practice our maybes. We've already done our yeses, our nos, and our maybes are also very important in learning to move the head on the neck without involving the lower vertebrae and closing down your posture lines. Maybe, 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 maybe. Set. Recheck my posture lines. 1. Let's do them. 2, and breathe. 3, chest to hip. Let's pull those ribs apart. Let's pull the upper part of the chest as wide as you can. Relaxing the hands, and now moving your head independently from the rest of your spine. Critical.